So what a fantastic morning's thrifting we've got in store for you. You're not going to want to miss it. Where have we been, Tal?
Well, we've had one emergency stop because you spotted two unexpected charity shops out of the window on the way to Emmaus at Ditchingham.
Well remembered.
Well remembered. And now, where have we arrived?
We're here in Bungay on the Norfolk-Suffolk border, but apparently it's just over in Suffolk. So there's lots of charity shops here. So hopefully this will make for a fantastic thrifting morning here in East Anglia. So we've just spotted a charity shop en route. So we're screeching to a halt. There's two. There's a Children's Society and an East Anglian Children's Hospice, I think. So can we find somewhere to park? Oh, I love it when you spot one you weren't expecting. Let me jump out. I've got my sunnies on. Okay, so this is a quick dash into these. We're on our way, but we thought we can't not stop. So let's head into the East Anglian Children's Hospice and see what we find. Look at all these little diddy glass jugs and things. We've got a whole selection of little ones. Yeah, there's several. Look, £4 for the three, and these must be £3 for the two. Whether they're a taker, I don't know, but the amber glass is lovely, and this kind of like smoky is also quite nice. This is possibly a bit too much for us at £4.50. It's obviously a little studio in the style of a Nicky, by the look of it. Like a lava glazy, Foster's honeycomby kind of glaze to it, isn't it? It's quite nice, but maybe a little much. So this looks very 1990s. This is the kind of thing my mum would have had, I think. So we've got a few chips here and there. I wondered if there was a make on it. I can't see. So we've got a mug for £3.50, jug for £3.75, a chipped bigger jug, and this fantastic tureen. How amazing is that? That's in really good nick, actually. So that one's £12.50, but I think possibly that's a bit more interesting.
Nice design.
No price. Yeah, an unusual design. Oh, £2.50. I don't think that's chipped. And again, we picked up a few blue and white bits over the last few weeks, and they always sell. So that might be worth a pick up.
Yeah, I think that is.
There's even more. Well, I'll hold on to that if we think that's a definite, just in case.
I'm looking at the little chicken mugs.
Aren't they cool? We've got geese, chickens, and well, that's a little hedgehog, I think. So this is £5 for the four.
If they're in good condition, I think that one's got a little chip, unfortunately.
We need to... Well, the thing is, if you've got a couple that are good, that's just like a glaze imperfection.
Oh, yeah, so
they're good, those two. That one's got a chip, you said, in the rim. Okay, but if that one's good, then you've got three for £5 effectively, so it's still a good price, isn't it?
Yeah, and they're nice, aren't they?
Bit different, with the shapes quite different, and the way the animals are done. Shame about the geese. Okay, so I'll grab those perhaps. Oh, they've got like little things inside. My mind is boggling. So £5 for this, including the 3 eggs. Any ideas why they've got these inside, guys?
No.
So there we go. That was nice. We met Maria and David, the lovely volunteers. Very chatty, very helpful. And they've wrapped it all up in lovely purple tissue paper. So we're going to pop round the corner to the Children's Society and see what they've got, shall we?
Yeah, let's have a look.
Good start to the day. Okay, so I can see avocado dishes in the window, a little bit of crystal art. Let's get in and have a proper look, but it looks promising. Okay, so this is a set of Pyrex, 6 small plates, $5.99, so it's all priced individually. Large plates, $6.99 for 6. So we've got quite a decent set, bowls, cups and saucers. Looks a bit more 1980s to me.
Beautiful condition.
I'll have to lift one off. My one hand is full of stuff we bought next door. Yeah, Pyrex, you can maybe just about see it, Pyrex there. Pyrex England. So it's got that kind of interesting weight to it. It's that kind of milk glass stuff.
Just so pretty, aren't they?
Yeah, very pretty. And I don't think that's really been used much. So I don't know how much it would all be together, but I think possibly it's not quite our period. But the bowls are quite a nice shape, actually, aren't they? Just quite shallow for cereal and stuff. So they're $5.99 for the 6.
Yes, a good price if you want the whole
12, 18, 24, about £28 or something for the whole lot, I think. So they're cool, these little Delft or Delft style little tourist pieces, probably. I think that's probably a set of 2 for $2.59. So you're a lover of Delft, which Andrea Hills is. She might like those. Okay, so no thrifts in there to sell, but a couple of books. So what have we got? Kathy Burke and
Bridge of Clay, Marcus Cusack.
Which is, well, you can perhaps guess. One is for Terry, one is for me.
Mine is this one, Marcus Cusack. He wrote The Book Thief, which is really moving and an amazing book. So I've been looking for one of his books for a while. I keep looking, and there it was.
So that was good. Both of those for $1.29, I think, is the deal. Perfect. So fantastic. So let's get on the road and get to Emmaus, which was our original destination. Okay, so we made it to Emmaus, our first intended stop of the day. And this is a fantastic, quite a big place full of cool finds. And they also have this lovely little cafe as well. I don't think we'll have time to stop there today. It's a little too early for our morning coffee, would you say, Terry?
I think so. I think we need to be flagging before we have.
We do. So before we flag, we need to thrift. So let's get to it. So I thought this was going to be sold. I'll let you look at it before I sit on it. It's actually down from £70 to £50. Oh, it's actually really comfortable.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's in good nick. It's very chunky, which means it's survived. It's not gone weak. Yeah, £50, not bad. What we could then do with that price-wise, I'm not really sure. Whether you could get 100 odd for a wicker chair? Possibly. We'll have a think about that as we wander around. But what a beautiful location. So I think this is like an old
convent, I think we looked up last time.
That they've then repurposed into, like I say, a cafe, thrift store. They've then got accommodation for residents, I think. And then they've got an electrical store, and it's all going on. It's a hive of activity. So
hopefully it's cool inside.
Hopefully, because it's warm out here. Right, let's get in. Oh, it's lovely in here. I can report live from Emmaus that it is cool inside.
What's this, World in Action?
So we had a comment the other day saying, why do you keep saying, here we are at the British Red Cross, here we are at Salvation Army, let's get inside and see what they've got. It's like World in Action, and I thought, what an obscure reference. So if you're in the UK, World in Action is like a documentary kind of series. So yeah, we don't take ourselves too seriously, as you know. So we thought we'd just mention that. And sorry.
They said they enjoyed the video.
They said they loved the videos, but sorry you were aggrieved by that part of the video. So we did smile
everywhere and just setting the whole scene up, really.
I said exactly that. We always like to mention all of the charities so they get a little moment of publicity. That's the whole point. So this is Emmaus, Ditchingham. Over and out. So we have been here before, and you might remember it's like lots of little rooms. And most of them are full of cool stuff. So this one, not full, but lots of Nathan. So £100 a piece.
It's a good price.
Yeah, not bad at all. So we've just spotted this pair. I just was drawn to this frame and just the colour scheme really. It's difficult to see in here, so maybe we'll lift them off and have a look in the light. Looks like we've got late summer and autumn grass. So they're sold as a pair. Let's have a look in the daylight. Yeah, they're quite nice actually. So they're limited edition prints. Maybe £10 a pair, we think. We're not exactly sure.
Been reduced.
From 20 to 10.
Another 10. So that's a good price.
I think that's probably quite good. I mean, they're very similar, but you can just see a subtle difference in what's growing, I suppose, in the different seasons. So yeah, maybe
Another interesting thing, when we've had the pairs,
yeah,
that hasn't meant people have bought both paintings or
no,
pictures.
it's not at all. So I'll sandwich those together, and we'll perhaps have those. They're nice, aren't they?
Yeah, and the frames are in good condition, which is also
They are. Sorry,
very
that's
nice.
not very photogenic for you when I do it like that. So we'll have those brown bits of wood, but no, I just so I don't damage them as I'm wandering around. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, that is nice.
So it's £180. Let's pop these down. G-plan glass coffee table. I've not seen one this shape before, actually. Whether this is 70s into 80s, because you've got this kind of smoky glass on top, which is slightly problematic if you're trying to transport these things. We've had broken tiles on tile-topped ones, glass-topped ones. You feel like you need to just go straight to Lucy's with it, but it's quite cool, isn't it? I don't think you'd get much. Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm saying that, but when you just put it on the sales floor at Lucy's, you can't always get top dollar price anyway. But the shape of it and the feel of the wood is beautiful.
Lovely curves and the way it's wider. I like how the bottom of the leg just goes a little wider. I don't even know if it shows on here.
And the little joints here as well are nice. So that's really nice. But yeah, not one for us to buy, I don't think, but cool. I want it. So just tried to do a little bit of research on the table, but no signal. And I have no doubt, we were chatting to a couple of ladies in there who were also shopping. They said, oh, I've seen, these mid-century coffee tables for 400 odd. And we said, oh yeah, that's true. So I'm sure that's worth more than 180. It's just whether we want to invest in it. So we'll have a think as we wander around. There's some lovely artwork, actually. That's nice. That's obviously much older. But a lovely little, maybe watercolour or something. I think it's an original one. Maybe it looks like from the 40s or 50s. So this is, they do quite a bit of upcycling and repurposing, which is great, really. So some of the pine pieces, by the look of it, they paint. Lots of rags made into things.
I love when they make this rag bonnet, and it's so effective.
It is, isn't it? Yeah. Great use of old bits of scrap fabric as well. That's lovely, look. It's only £5 and it's of Cly in Norfolk.
Oh, that's lovely.
Tell you what I'm going to do, look.
Take it to the light.
We have to take everything to the light. So if I do that, it will capture the light on it. Oh, so it's just one of those hammered pieces, but because it's of a local Norfolk scene, for a £5, I think that's really good. It's just got a little velvet backing. It just needs a little bit of TLC, but that wouldn't take much. So it's probably only emulsion. Someone's stood their can of paint on it, but
yeah, that's really nice. Look at this retro table. I love the top.
It's in perfect condition, actually. Great for a little small kitchen space, little craft room where you just want to pack the table away at the end of the day. Yeah, I've got it. As it goes crashing down. Nice little kind of wooden legs on it. And obviously these pull out to sit the table on. Yeah, it's nice. It's kind of a traditional shape almost. So maybe not the most stylish legs, if you see what I mean, to go with the top, but it's in great condition. So someone's obviously looked after it. So 95 for that one. So that's quite an interesting image. I'm not 100% sure on the frame, although it kind of works well with the piece. It is an original. Old tumble-down outhouses and barns on a farm. But just quite nicely done, really. So the signature, I think, it's very difficult to read. I'm not sure if it's Paul or Penny or Perry or Pat or something P.
You're like a psychic medium. You say, no, is it Pat, Perry?
I'm hearing Pat. Paul? I'm hearing Perry. Oh, and you finally happen upon the right name. And they say, yes, that's my mother. You're like, oh, great. So, but for £5, I mean, all of these things for £5, £10. If you want some really stylish, original art, interesting, unusual stuff, this is the place to come. And it just makes your home more.
2 little polar bears.
That's just totally stepped on my point.
On your point, yeah.
Those lovely glass pieces over there. Well, it's heavy. It's just got an unusual shaped base as well. It's kind of got the edges. I wonder whether someone's
ground them
chipped
off
the edge and ground the edges, because I've never seen one with a base that shape. but it's very heavy as well. Whether that means it's not the finest, I don't know. Feels like it's got a heavy bottom, you know?
Big heavy bottom.
Probably not much money.
Some people love them.
They do, Terry. This poor Capodimonte vase. Well, I'm thinking it's Capodimonte or something similar. Smashed to pieces. You've got like missing flowers, chipped flowers.
Oh, I don't think anyone's got the heart to just...
Still 15. Our friend Trina in Spain would probably chip all these off and
repurpose them, yeah.
Use them in a mosaic or something.
That's all you could do with that.
It's a shame, isn't it? Do you know, when I was younger and I got my first apartment, these kind of tables were all the rage. So you had the glass top and not necessarily this shape because I only had a little flat, but you used to have like a circular one with the crossed legs, but all with this kind of oak and these metal fixings. So that must date this to about 20, 25 years ago. Highly desirable. And they're still quite cool now. How much do they want for this? 100. It's pretty solid for 100.
It's a good piece, isn't it?
Mm.
It's more like welcome to our country home. If only.
Let's do a little house tour of our new place.
Gosh, I wouldn't want the maintenance, that's for sure.
I think you'd have to have a team of people at all times, wouldn't you? So we are back looking at this coffee table. So we just had a chat with the guy and he'd said he would do it slightly less, maybe 160. So we said we'd have a coffee and think about it. So we'd come back to have another look at it before we ever think about it. But we think we've managed to do a little bit of research. It's a Katrina table, I think, from G-Plan. You guys will hopefully be able to confirm that. So I think it could well be worth a pickup at 160. We didn't ask for a discount, he just offered a discount. So
it's maybe been here a little while because it's already been reduced
down. So they've maybe had it for a while. I think it's got this original glass top on it. Some of the ones online are just replaced with plastic perspex, you know. So I wonder whether that could be worth a pickup. We've sold a G-Plan coffee table recently, so we probably need to replace it. And it wasn't as nice as this.
No, this one's beautiful. So
I think we could probably go for it.
Yeah, let's take it.
Let's do it. We don't need a coffee to think about it after all.
No.
Let's be decisive. So now we're going to have a rearranging Willie to try and get this in. It's worth it though.
Oh yeah, it's worth it.
Just goes through the door.
We're not far from Norwich, so at least we can get to Luce's. We don't have to sleep with it or anything like that.
No, we can drop it straight off.
Now we just have to make this work. I'll get the key out.
So I'm not sure where's going to be best. I don't want the motion to smash the glass, so I'm going to try and maybe get it on the bed, maybe even just the glass.
Yeah, that might be.
And then possibly. So we'll have a fiddle around. So we've applied the science and we've thought that if it's on the mattress, it has a bit of spring, whereas if it's just in the boot and we hit a pothole, which is like so likely we'll hit 50 potholes between here and Bungay, then it's got no spring, whereas if it's on the bed, it's got a bit of movement. And then what we thought was we can just wrap one of these fluffy quilts round. Well, we're only driving about 10 miles, so we can check it when we get there, can't we? So such a good buy. I mean, it's difficult. We didn't want to asked for a discount. He offered a discount, so we're always happy to accept a discount. But I think at 160, if we could double our money or something, would be reasonable, if not a little more. Be great to take with us to Primrose Hill if it hasn't sold already. in a few months' time, but I think it's so unusual. To me, I've not seen one like this before. Have you guys seen one before?
No,
Katrina, I think they call it.
I was going to say, yeah, I've not seen or heard of that.
No. And yeah, I think it's unusual. We see a lot of the Astro and all the round or the nest of tables from G-Plan, or we buy a lot of the tiled ones, but not like this. So I'm going to cover it over.
And then we can head to Bungay.
We will hope for the best. I'll wedge it underneath, and fingers crossed it will get to Bungay and ultimately to Lucy's.
I got to remember the back doors are open.
Never forget that. Wagons roll. Bungay, here we come. We made it to Bungay. Last time we were here, it was freezing cold in the middle of winter. Today it's glorious. And the great thing about Bungay, lots of independent shops, as well as the charity shops. So it's the perfect place to come. So let's see what we can find as we thrift Bungay. And hopefully we've not spent all the budget on that coffee table. Right, let's get thrifting. Come on. So let's get into East Anglian Children's Hospice and see what they've got. So it's beautiful in here. The aircon is on. So we're going to take a few minutes just to get back into sync. But it's all coming back to me from last time now. So let's see.
Good job it does with you, because I have no sense of direction or...
Terry has no recollection of Bungay at all, do you?
Well, I remember certain things, but not which streets charity shops are on. I've not got a brain that works like that.
My brain does work a little like that. Once I've been somewhere once. It's a beautiful look, but unfortunately, if I spin it round, it's got a massive crack in it.
Oh,
but a lovely shape. We were talking the other day about buying the Japanese pieces with the unusual shapes because they seem a little more popular.
It's quite nice. Is that jersey?
I spotted jersey over there, but I didn't spot that little diddy one.
Is it a trinket dish or a candle holder?
Or a duck egg holder? I think it's just a little trinket dish, probably. Yeah, jersey pottery underneath. Quite a nice little design. £2. That might be a little much for us to then resell. So maybe we'll think about him. I've seen some more jersey as we go round, so in my peripheral vision.
It's a lovely stocked shop.
It is. It's a lovely old store. You wonder what was in here before, because over the road is we'll show you some pictures of it in a little while, an old department store called H. Whiteman and Son, which is still empty, which is a real shame. Some quite unusual pieces, actually. It's perhaps a nice little studio piece that was very fragile, but kind of hand-formed kind of top, like a flower petal almost. So that's £2.50, yeah, just a little studio piece. And then also down here, that's also quite nice. Again, I think probably a studio piece for £1.25, so that's a pretty good price.
Yeah, that's nice. I prefer the shape of this one.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? And these lovely bowls as well. Again, not as fine, a bit chipped. They must have stuck to the shelf.
Yeah, they didn't wipe the bottom before it went on the kiln plate.
What do you have to remember when doing pottery? Always wipe your bottom.
My friend Trina would have been mad if I'd left the bottom like that.
She'd have had to chisel them off the shelf.
Catchphrase.
Some vintage board games. There's the piece of jersey I spotted in the distance, look. So we sell jersey quite well, actually. Some resellers I know don't. So that's £2.50. We've got quite a few pieces at the moment, so we can afford to be choosy. Yeah, that's pretty. So we've seen that before somewhere, haven't we? That's midwinter. I guess it has this lovely blue saucer, which is beautiful. So they're selling that as, how are they doing it? £3 per cup and saucer. So that's, again, a little bit too much for us, but it's a lovely design. And we've got the lovely little jug as well. So it's quite nice.
Wow, I had this book myself.
Oh, about the beetle?
Yeah, an illustrated history of beetle. I've had 2 beetles in my lifetime.
I think you've still got that book somewhere.
I probably have, actually. And funny enough, I always wanted a Carmen Ghia.
That was the
Even though I
dream.
had the beetle, yeah, I always thought I'll have a Carmen Ghia one day. Maybe one day.
So Carmen Ghia are much more expensive than a beetle, aren't they, generally speaking?
They're rarer.
You know who's got one? Dermot O'Leary.
Yeah, whether he's still got it.
I
He
think
definitely did have one.
I think he has got one, yeah. That's jealousy right there, everybody, in that one tut. So we often talk about people going on holiday and buying tea towels as a little souvenir. So you hang it on your cooker just to show your neighbours. But I just can't help but thinking if you buy one with Bermuda on, you're just showing off, aren't you?
That's true.
So never been used, from the Island shop in Bermuda. It's quite a recent purchase because it's got a website on it, but lovely tea towel,
It's nice,
actually.
isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. But yes, it's no kind of Llandudno or whatever, you know.
No, you just hang that on your oven.
Skegness tea towel or whatever. So you have to say, get the Bermuda tea towel out. Hyacinth and Richard are coming round, and we want to look well travelled. So my eye just went straight to this. Look at the lovely vintage tag from Italy. It's a nice fabric. It's kind of that kind of Iznik kind of look to it. It's only little. Why do we keep finding such little things? What size is this? This is a UK 16. I don't think so. I think it's shrunk. That's probably
nice,
like a 10 or a 12. But yeah, it's quite nice. How much was that? Tags are on the sleeves. They say a size 10, so $4.75. It's quite nice.
Yeah, that's a nice one to take, probably.
Yeah, I quite like that. It's kind of like trans-seasonal, really. It would work into the autumn, winter as well, wouldn't it? Plus, I found this cool little, it's like a land girl uniform. It's from Miss Selfridge, size 6. It's only little, but it has a little popper across, which kind of has a handmade look about it almost in certain elements, the way the poppers are attached and things, unless someone's modified it. And it's got a little zip.
And then the ties. It's rather nice, isn't it?
It's cool, isn't it? So that one is £7, size 10. Whether it looks a bit... It's difficult because...
I think it's supposed to look a bit crumply and...
Yeah, often these things look terrible on a hanger. It's a bit stained. So... that might not be...
Take of it.
That might
Very
not
nice.
meet the quality control requirements. But I've still got this. Okay, so I found this one, which is very summery, with like watermelons on. And I think, looking at it, there's no labels in it. If you look at the back on the shoulders, you can see it's been hand-stitched, I think, around the edge.
It's lovely fabric too.
It's kind of got a 50s, 60s
Someone could have
look
made that
about
out of a
it.
tablecloth.
Yeah, it's only $2.50 as well. It's got nice little vents down the sides. It's quite nice. Plus, this is 14 to 16, so it is a woman's shirt, but it's got that lovely washed out look, hasn't it?
It's suitable for men or women, really.
Yeah, unisex.
I'd wear
really.
that.
So that one is $4.75, I think. Nice metal buttons on it. So that's also quite cool. All the buttons are on, so maybe we'll take all 3.
You're on a roll.
I am, right. Got the magic touch today. So that's quite nice. Savida. So that's UK 14. Just very simple. I love this layered look at the front.
Yeah, with a longer at the back.
And then a zip. This lovely little collar and then a zip. So Savida, I don't know if it's ever so old, but
it's just stylish.
Very stylish. Let's have a look at the tag inside. Savida. Not heard of that make. Has anyone come across that make? Maybe 98? I don't know, it's difficult. I wonder if it's Irish, an Irish make maybe, Dunn's Stores, I'm not sure. So it could be a brand within a brand, but still quite nice. And it looks to me, the style of it looks quite early 2000s.
Yeah. So we'll take that one as well.
Yeah.
Add it to the pile.
Add it to the pile. Okay. So a few little fashion buys in there, but I thought we'd just show you this old department store. How sad to see it empty. So you can imagine the amazing window displays that would have been in here over the years. I wonder if we can see in the window. Yeah, so you can see all the shop fittings of old, and it would have had all racks of shirts and everything you needed. Probably haberdashery. I don't exactly know what they sold. Probably a mixture of carpets, beds, and furniture. I can see.
Like, are you being served? Wouldn't it?
Yeah, such a shame. They obviously did fabrics by the meter. But yeah, it's such a massive place though for someone else to take on.
But it's got so much character. It'd be great to have a look around.
It would. And in the centre of a town like this, you just want it as something else, not empty, don't you? So let's carry on, see what else we can find in the thrift stores around the corner. So this is called the Badger Suitcase. What a cool name for a shop. And look at these chairs. Aren't they cool? £25 each. Been kind of upcycled, but really cool.
They make a real statement. You can tell the owners love the colours.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
That's a lovely clash of the bright yellow and the purple.
But the call of the Sue Rider over the road, maybe we'll come back and have a look in here later. What do you think?
Yeah, I was thinking we should probably have a little rummage in there.
Do you want to go in now?
I don't mind.
Come
Before
on.
or after. No dogs allowed.
Hello. Oh, it was nice to have a little wander around there. So if you're in Bungay, head to Badger Suitcase. But I can see a Sue Rider, so we'll definitely go there right now.
It's calling you. So I remember last time when we came here, on that top shelf somewhere about there, we found that lovely West German vase.
Today, not so lucky, I don't think, but let's have a little look through and see what they have got. Anything catching your eye, everybody?
Well, is that not the same design as the tea set we were looking at earlier? Maybe not quite, because that had irises on it, the one that was from Brazil.
The Misty Isle collection.
Oh yes, so not quite.
It's from Ireland, not from Brazil. Similar climate, I think.
Oh, what's this?
What have you spotted over there?
Oh, no.
I think that's made out of someone's ashes, do you think?
Oh.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe not. You can touch it if it's made of someone's ashes, but I think it would say if it was. It's a bit chipped for £10, like an eternal flame or something, I don't know.
Yeah. So that would make sense if it was ashes, but yeah, I don't think.
I think it would say like Bridget or something on it. I'm not sure though.
Well, I hope your ashes never end up in a charity shop.
So how about a double-breasted cardigan sweatshirt by, oh nice. Very, I would say 80s into the 90s.
Wow.
£5.10. It's in quite good condition.
You wonder if a really retro person would like that.
Maybe. Going into autumn, maybe. Okay, so let's have a look in the St. Elizabeth Hospice and see what they've got. Hello. Okay, come on. Bric-a-brac, bric-a-brac. Let's have a look. We've done quite well today. We've got the mugs and the little jug. Obviously the table, some lovely pictures, so we've not done too badly at all. But in each place you stop, you just want to find a few cool pieces, don't you? So a few weeks ago we bought something else by Atmosphere. Just a newish brand, I think, but it all seems to have this very vintage look about it. That looks so 60s to me, or 70s.
It doesn't, almost homemade looking.
Yeah, with that little edge. So that's a £5. I just thought it was quite nice because it's all pieced together in the panels.
And a nice length as well.
Yeah, a nice bit of movement. So it's funny. I'm spotting all the clothes today, Terry.
I haven't found anything.
Maybe I should stop looking, then your chances will increase. Okay, so nothing in that particular one. So there's a lovely little antique shop next door, so we could have a little look in the window, maybe look in, see what they've got. I'm not sure, so it's a warren of old and new, curios with sustainability at its heart, the borough. Should we have a look in?
Yeah, let's have a little wander.
It goes on and on. Lovely scene of the Champs-Élysées, the Arc de Triomphe.
Oh, Arc de Triomphe. Yeah.
Is it the Champs-Élysées that comes off the Arc de Triomphe? I can't remember. Vintage tray 38. I mean, that's beautiful, isn't it? We see a lot of these. Don't often see them in this kind of stunning vintage image.
So vibrant still.
It is. So this is a mixture of old and new, as we say. So you've got candles and curios in the front, and it seems to be more vintagey out back here. So just hiding next to the thermos and this little whimsical Portmeirion teapot. Vintage 1960s Brutalist vase by Bernard Rook. So we see quite a bit of his work as we go round. It's usually super, super expensive, and this is 125. He's got a real name, hasn't he? So, but I just love how it's just there amongst behind the police, and you know, it feels like it's a little lost up there, really. So some nice glass. Wow, that's heavy. Czech art glass bowl, possibly ashtray, really, because it's got the room for the cigarettes, but it's lovely because it's got like a purpley blue and then the pinky colour.
Colours are fantastic, aren't they?
Yeah, you see it perhaps a bit better that way around. It's super heavy, and then this one next to it. That's unusual. Yeah. Again, Czech 50 down from 60, I think, but some amazing colours.
Beautiful really with nice. Those primary colours, isn't it?
Yeah. So these will be too expensive, I'm sure, because they've already been found by somebody else. But look at this fantastic caftan style white dress kind of thing. So it's vintage St. Michael, size 12 to 14, must be from the 60s. £40.
The lovely button and these arms.
Pretty epic.
So that's fantastic. It's worth it almost for the pattern.
Almost
if you're a
your size. Maker. If you just wanted something like as a, well, you'd look a bit like Joseph in his amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Yeah, I think that's amazing.
It was actually orange and teal and blue and yellow and can't do any more.
Yeah, if I was a woman, I would wear that.
It's cool, isn't it?
Imagine that at the beach.
Be amazing. There's all kinds of cool things. 22, so that's a good price. 1960s dress. Lots of nice colours and fabrics. Some knits as well from the 80s. Says to me 80s, yeah, vintage 1980s. Orange knitted tank top for 12. I remember my mum and her friends wearing things like this back in the day. Okay, so that was nice to look around there, but I think it's definitely lunchtime, so we're heading back to Willie. Sorry, I didn't know you started, sorry. So I've just replaced something that's already sold. We had like that lovely blue and white kind of geometric throw we got in St. Ives, I think, and that appears to have gone.
So we put it there the other day.
Yeah, literally. So we're just having a little scan around to see what has sold. And we were only here like 2 or 3 days ago, I suppose, something like that. So what we're thinking of doing is putting the new coffee table perhaps in the front here, aren't we?
Yeah, I think if we can rearrange that, because it needs to take pride of place, really.
Yeah, so these smaller bits can be lost amongst the booth. So I think that's probably the plan. And then we can, just reassess and see exactly what has sold. Oh, hi, Justin. Are you all right?
Hello. Yeah, morning. Parcel for you.
Oh, wow.
All the way
parcel.
from Canada.
Wow.
Canada? Well, did that arrive? When did this arrive?
I'm not putting addresses onto YouTube, otherwise I'll have to blur it. Wow. This must be us joking about sending fan mail to Cheryl on the front desk. Was she here today? Is she mad?
She's fine today. But I'll let you open it in peace. I'll see you later.
We'll let you know. Thanks,
I'm
Justin.
Intrigued.
Oh, how exciting. I'm not going to show you the top of the parcel because it's got Laurie's address on it as a return to sender. So we'll have to have a little look at that. How intriguing. Ooh. Right. Well,
Oh, yes, sorry, I keep going, but I'm intrigued to see it now.
Stop filming the top of the box.
Yeah.
The top of the box looks the same as the side of the box.
I know, but...
So I'll pop it in our booth and we'll open it, shall we?
yeah.
Oh, how exciting. Thanks, Laurie. That's so kind of you.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming to film the box again.
Wait a minute, and I'll... Otherwise, Laurie's going to get all things sent to her house, and she perhaps doesn't want that. If I just open it, then you can come and have a look at it then. To Tom and Terry, Thrifting with Tom and Terry upstairs booth at Lucy's. It's so kind of you to think of us, Laurie. Well, we don't know what's inside it yet, so I might not be saying that in a couple of minutes' time.
All the way from Canada.
That's so exciting, isn't it?
Should we be keeping all these for Christmas?
It doesn't say do not open till the 25th of December. Right,
Oh.
You can look in now because the top's flipped open. So let's have a look. Ooh, how lovely. Tom and Terry with a love heart. Let's have a look.
These sorts of things make you feel very special.
They do. And what a lovely card. So, oh, here's a long message. So, let's have a look at this. So, dear Tom and Terry, you are just the best. Oh, that's lovely. Your genuine joy, laughter, and kindness and love is unaffected in everything you do and with everyone you meet and greet. Oh, you both work so hard to create welcoming spaces filled with your beautiful finds. There is always something for everyone to take home and cherish. Heartfelt thanks and happy connections for all the and celebrate. Sorry, I'm struggling to read it because I've not got my glasses on.
I didn't even realise you're doing well.
All the connection to celebrate and to share. Send in warmest regards, love and hugs. Laurie from Queensborough, New Westminster, British Columbia, Canada. Sorry, I totally messed up reading that lovely.
Oh,
and this is a heron from Vancouver Island. How sweet.
That's so nice.
So we have to have a look inside now, don't we?
Lovely words.
Now, there's no pressure on anyone else to send big parcels, but
No.
obviously big parcels are always appreciated.
I feel like a famous person.
Oh, how funny. So our Canadian friends Trina and Scott always talk about Tim Hortons, and we see it at the airport because in Spain they have them at the airport, which is,
They do.
I don't know why. There must be a lot of Canadians. So we've got lovely dark roast Tim Hortons coffee. Oh, so this must be kind of a little bit of Canada in a box. Little cookies, chocolate cookies.
I love it. It's like a hamper.
It's like a hamper, like a, you know, when you're not very well and your grandma sends you a parcel, it's a bit like that. A little bit of Scandi for you. I bought these years ago when I began vintage reselling, and I have loved them. And you would, and she hopes that she'd love for us both to have them.
Oh, that's so kind.
Well, I better be careful. Let's have a look. Oh, look.
Oh, they're absolutely
I mean,
beautiful.
You know
aren't
how
they?
clumsy I am, Laurie. You're sending me very breakable things here. They're cute, and there's two. You set them in there for safekeeping. So there's two of the little red birds.
Oh,
how
they're
sweet.
adorable.
They are. You set them in there.
They just look like little sweets.
And it looks like everything's arrived in one piece, Laurie. Looks like it anyway. So
The effort you've gone to
this
put all
looks
this
very
together.
fragile.
Even all of this, the messages.
Dearest Tom and Terry, these are studio pottery pieces from British Columbia pottery artisans. The small blue one is from Salt Spring Island, Meg Buckley, 1931 to 2020, around the 1980s, and the larger vase by Robert Bush, circa 1908, 1990s, and he lives in Mission, British Columbia. I could see them poking out.
Oh, wow.
Look at the glaze
Oh,
on
that
that.
is absolutely beautiful.
And Laurie will be hugely relieved. I'll put them all in a nice way so we can do a final shot of these when we finish. She'll be hugely relieved.
That's so similar to the Canadian pottery we saw for the first time the other day.
Yeah, that's true. It's got a little mark on underneath it. That's absolutely beautiful.
They are absolutely gorgeous. And look how lovely they look together.
I'll show you fully in a moment. And also underneath, from the Canadian Tourist Board, a Canadian travel guide. So when we do our little trip to Canada, we can flick through and pick all the best places to go to. Obviously, we have to go and see Canadian Scott as well. And our Canada picture perfect.
Oh, this one looks lovely.
Just showing you some of the beauty in
In the
Canada.
fall, all those lovely orange colours.
Montreal, the Niagara Peninsula,
Wow.
central Canada. Well, that is just the most
I
wonderful.
love this front cover.
Plus,
Oh, here's something else.
home is where you park it. A little magnet, I think.
Oh, that's great. We love that as well. Everything is absolutely perfect.
Don't
That's
pan up,
especially for Willie.
don't pan up on me yet because I'm absolutely sweating cobs here.
Is that It's
So I'm going
very
to display
warm up
this
here.
and then we'll show you properly.
Oh, thanks so much, Laurie. I think we'll be having to visit you as well. We have no concept of how big Canada is when we're there. I think you think, like in the UK, you could just pop across.
No, Canada is enormous.
Yeah,
I'm just going to put all these lovely bits together.
and then we'll be back.
Well, what a lovely surprise on our unexpected trip to Luce's this afternoon. Justin given us this wonderful parcel full of coffee and goodies, lovely studio pottery, the lovely little birds, and so much information about Canada. We will come soon, we promise. So a big, big thank you to Laurie. Mwah.
Thanks so much. So kind.
Okay, so our finds from today. Oh, I've not done it right. There's an extra door on the outside, so they're all loaded up in the lift. Let's get them in the booth and see if we can sell them. Here we go. Going up.
A while since we've been in here.
Yeah, it's like brings back memories of ladder racks and
Oh,
things like that.
it's a rough ride.
It is. Right, here
You
we
take
go.
the table and I'll get the pictures.
Got to be super careful with this. I'll just squeeze it down between all the other goodies on show.
It's a good job you're big and strong.
It is. So we think we're going to pop it in the back. Whoops. Pop it in the back.
Yeah, it's definitely better there because we decided to clear this piece here and put it there. It sits nicer with that ladder racks and the little room set. This is more like pick up and take away stuff.
Yeah. And I think possibly that little magazine rack sits a bit better too.
Yeah, that's lovely. And if the table doesn't sell,
Terry's got his eye on it, everybody. So I think we're going to put $3.50 on it.
I think that's a good price.
Yeah, it seems to be, having researched it, a good price. And then if anyone gets their 10% discount, then that still means we can kind of double our money, which seems fair. But it is beautiful. And if nobody buys it, it might sit in our little house one day.